You're a prize. You're a king. You're a queen. You're perfect. You're beautiful. You're amazing. You're unstoppable. You are so wonderful, and everyone should realize it. All of these statements overlap with a central philosophy that I see carried on about across social media platforms in videos usually about romantic relationships. They are exhausting, and they usually follow something like, well, if you don't have someone that sees you for the prize that you are and knows how perfect and wonderful you are all the time, then you should move on and find someone else that does. And yes, while that can be at times great to have somebody that validates us, I hereby offer a philosophy that's more realistic, healthier, and probably will lead you to better, more satisfying relationships. And that is, you don't have to be a prize. You don't have to be wonderful 100% of the time. And find someone that can accept you at your worst, can accept the parts of you that you may be ashamed of, the parts of you that you may think, better not let anyone see that because then they won't like me. Find someone that doesn't require you to be a prize all the time. Think about it like this. If you had someone who idealized you all the time and treated you as if you were this infallible person, wouldn't that be exhausting? Wouldn't that feel like they're actually not treating you like a person and they're actually treating you more like an idol and you were your subject? Would that be someone you feel like you could grow through life with? Probably not. So find someone who can accept you at the deepest level. Maybe you have a political opinion that's not palatable with some people around you and you're afraid to share it because you think, well, they're going to think that I'm soft or they're going to think that I'm a coward if I admit this. And find someone that can accept those parts of you. Maybe they don't agree with it, but they can accept it. And then they might actually teach you to love yourself or love that part of yourself that you were previously ashamed of. Sound better? And I know you might be thinking, well, then should I go and start farting in front of my first dates so they can see the worst parts of me right away? No, I'm not talking about that. But I am talking about as you get to know someone and you're starting out dating them, don't put them on this track of judgment where you're thinking I'm going to run at the first sign where I think this person doesn't treat me with all of the love and admiration that I deserve. Give that person a chance to see the parts of you slowly but surely that you're ashamed of. And then make your decision based on how much they accept you and how much better you feel about the parts that you may have previously been ashamed of. It's a much easier way to go about relationships, and it's also more satisfying in the long run. You don't have to be a prize in the eyes of the person that you're with all the time. You can just be you, and they can accept you, and they can treat all the worst parts of you as the prize.